Zane Clodfelter with OttersTV here with Dakota Phillips, and first season in Evansville. So your initial thoughts when you got here in spring training to the ballpark and then the city?
The ballpark is awesome. The history behind it, the people that have played here, it's awesome. And I've been a big fan of the game, and so getting to play in the same stadium and to see all the history here is pretty awesome. And the town's great. The fans are awesome, and that's a big part of when we're playing here. The fans and the atmosphere that we have here is great.
Nacogdoches, Texas. People see that name or see that town on the roster, then they see the last name Phillips. Obviously, Dane Phillips and Alex Phillips here in the past. Relation or no?
No.
But
no.
Still from the same hometown.
Yes, me and Alex grew up together. He's a year older than I am, and we played with each other and against each other growing up, and so we're good family friends. And Dane and his family, they're also really good friends, and they've been a big help in helping me answer any questions that I have about being here in Evansville. So they're great.
What's the weirdest question you've had to ask them about your time here in Evansville?
That's difficult. Mostly just kind of what to expect, you know. This is my first full season.
Okay.
So just kind of what to expect and what to do from them being veterans. It's kind of what do I need to know ahead of time to keep me out of trouble. So.
Hopefully you have a tolerance for humidity though, right?
Oh yeah.
Perfect, because we're not to that point yet with it being still late May, but just wait till July and August. You'll get a kick out of that. You played collegiately at Tennessee Wesleyan, correct?
Yes, sir.
What did you learn about yourself when you were playing there?
I learned a lot. Billy Berry, the head coach there, he was like a second dad to me. He was real hard on me, and whether I was being successful or whether I was finding my little ups and downs, he was always hard on me and always knew how to get the best out of me. And I learned how to slow the game down, and more along the lines of what my game is as a player and what my approach needs to be in certain areas of the game. So being with that coaching staff and that team really helped propel me in my career in baseball.
Speaking of the approach, you've been the cleanup hitter for the Otters for the last couple of weeks. You've been the DH a lot as well. So is there anything mentally you have to do differently in order to prepare yourself being in that DH role as opposed to playing in the field?
Not so much. Being a DH, you're not in the game the whole time. So the main thing that I would say that I really try to focus on is staying in the game. It's so easy to get out of the game as a DH, getting to talk to your buddies left or right, or getting caught up in the fans or what's going on. So the big thing for me is just staying in the game and, just keeping my same routine, my same, when I go to the plate and everything. So there's not too much difference.
You pitched in independent baseball last year in the Empire League, correct? And then
Yes.
Going from there to here, how was the offseason for you, and how did you wind up in Evansville?
So the offseason, me and my agent, we tried to, throw some feelers out just to see, because, I wanted to, branch out into a different league.
Yeah.
And so I've been talking to Bobby. So I came out here on a tryout and just kind of played and kind of just try to showcase what I had, and I talked to him after the whole tryout. He had good things to say, and a couple weeks later, I got a phone call saying that they were ready to offer me a contract. So it was a good day. So.
No, very, very cool. And then finally, I think every player on the roster, the ultimate goal is to get to affiliated baseball or to get back to affiliated baseball. What are some things that you just, within assessing your game and your style, what are some things you're really trying to key in on to make that a reality and get to affiliated baseball?
Just be more consistent. I've had, a lot of multi-game hits, but then, the next game is usually I try to do too much. I try to do the same thing again and again. So, for me, I think it's just relax and be more consistent. And, things will take care of itself.
He's Dakota Phillips, and I'm Zane Clodfelter. This has been OttersTV.